Be strong.
Hi there guys, and welcome back to my channel. I was recently asked to make a tutorial about decals in Modo. So here I am. In today's video I'll be talking right about how to generate decals from a simple grayscale image. We will end up in Unreal Engine 5 using stuff like parallax occlusion mapping. Okay, so let's jump right in. Alright, so in this first part we're gonna go all the way through the step-by-step process for creating decals in Photoshop. I'm gonna use this software here, which is by far my favorite one. Keep well in mind that you can use whatever texture authoring tool to your liking. Okay, so for this video I'm gonna use NDU. Let's create a new project by clicking here and launch project creator. Perfect. So here you can set the resolution. I think I'm gonna leave everything at its default as it is, 4096 by 4096 and 16 bits per channel. I'm gonna go ahead and save my project on my desktop. Let's create a new folder. I'm gonna call this, guess what, decals set, decal set, and click OK. Okay, and then just click on create a new project. Okay, so let's say now that I want to generate like 16 different decals and I want them all to fit inside my 4K image, right? So first of all, I'm gonna set up the grid in Photoshop by going here, edit, preferences, and guides. And here in the grid section you can type 1 in subdivision because too many lines. I don't want to see those disturbing lines inside here, so I'm gonna click 1. I'm gonna type 1. Perfect. And 512 pixels here, 512, because I want each square to measure 512 pixels. Okay, right? So click OK, and now let me grab this. So now we have 512 pixels plus 512 pixels makes 1024 pixels. Okay, in this case 1024 pixels by 1024 pixels, and that's what we want. We're gonna place our decals inside those squares, and exactly 16. So knowing that, now we can go to File and place embedded. Essentially we're gonna generate like 4 maps. So the normal map, the height map, ID map, and finally a mask. Okay, so click on place embedded. Sorry, let me deselect this, Control D. Okay. So I'm gonna choose one of these images. For example, this one, just to begin with. This is a 2K map, so all we need to do is scale it down half of its original size, 1024 pixels. So let's select this and click on place, and now you want to snap this right here. Okay, hold down Shift, left mouse click and drag and snap it right here. Okay, and click OK. Let's save the project, Control S. Go to Layer. I'm gonna duplicate this because, as I said, I wanna get a couple of different maps. Okay, Control J. Okay, a couple of times. Let me hide this. So now, first of all, we're gonna get the mask. Okay, so right click on this and click on rasterize layer. Perfect. I'm gonna turn this off because I want to see my image. Okay. For now. So now you can go. Basically, what I want to do is to delete this black area here. Okay. So you can do this by going here, select color range, and choose this eyedropper here, and just select. Just click on an empty area here. Okay, and click OK. Perfect. Next step, you want to smooth this selection just a little bit. Go to select, modify and feather. Type something like 5 pixels and click OK. That's gonna be fine, I think. Yes. And at this point, at this point you want to deselect this part here. Okay, just like that. By selecting the rectangular marquee tool and hold down Alt and click and drag. Okay. I'm gonna deselect this one. Okay. So now you can delete this. Control X. Okay. Let me turn off the grid by hitting Control H. You can turn on and off the grid. And now I want to clean up this boundary here. Let's choose the eraser tool and just delete the boundary. Okay. So now let's go here and double click on this and click on color overlay. Perfect. Click OK. Now this is white because as you know, anything that is white is gonna be visible, and anything that is black is gonna be transparent. Okay, pretty much. Let's choose the brush, and I want to clean and the white color here by clicking on these little arrows here, and I want to clean this. Okay, don't leave black areas on the mask. And so now you can right click on this and click on rasterize layer style. Okay, so create another level and put it here underneath, and just fill it with black. Let's go here, bucket, and click here. So this is our mask. We're gonna fill this slowly. So let's select this one here, Control G, because I want to group it. Okay, and let's call this, sorry, double click on this, and let's call this alpha mask. Okay, let's close it. Let's save the project, Control S, and just grab this inside. Okay. Sorry. And put it here. Perfect. Okay, there we go. So now I'm gonna go ahead and create the normal map. You can delete this. Sorry guys, we don't need it. So let's turn the zone off and turn the zone and the zone. Okay, so right click on this image and rasterize the layer, and now you can click on this button here to turn the grayscale image into a normal map. Okay, perfect. So you can now make adjustments here But generally what you want to change is just this here, this one right here, slant, okay, from down to up or the other way around. So what do we have now here? We have our first decal, okay, and the mask. Let's create now the ID map. We're gonna need to load another image to do this. Let's go to File, Place Embedded, and this is the grayscale image. We need to select the mask, this one right here. Click on Place. Okay, and let's snap this here. Hold down Shift and click and drag and snap it on the grid. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is to select this color here and change it to red, and then I'm gonna change this color here into green, and this little parts into blue. Okay, that allows us for fast selection and assign new different material in Substance Painter. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn this in and rasterize this layer here. And then you want to choose the wand tool and click on this. Okay, and then click on this little icon here and choose the red color and click OK. And now we can choose the bucket and fill this. Okay, I'm gonna select this part here because I want it to be red as well. Okay, so let's select this and this, hold down Shift and click here to add the selection. Okay, and this. Perfect. Click on this, hold on Shift and click. Perfect. Okay, let's go to Select, Modify, and Feather. 1 pixel, it's gonna be fine, and click OK. And now let's choose the bucket and click on this. Okay. Click on this and this. Okay. Okay, now Control D to deselect everything. Now let's select this part here, including this and this, and this. No, sorry. Okay. Let's select this part as well. Okay, now let's fill it with blue, with green. Click OK. Bam, bam. Okay. Okay, deselect everything, and now let's turn this into blue. Okay. Okay, let's select this part here. Let's choose the blue color, bucket, and click on this. Okay. Deselect everything, Control D. So this is our ID map for this particular decal. Okay. You can select this and Control G to group it and call this ID map. Okay, let's close this. So now we have the mask, the ID map, and the decal. Oh, so from now on, because I'm gonna repeat the step-by-step process 15 times, so that's gonna be very time-consuming. I'm gonna speed up the video, guys. You know how to do that now, and I'll catch up on with you later on. Alright, so I went ahead a great deal, guys. I made 15 decals and zipped all of them for performance reasons. That will improve your computer's performance tremendously. Also, I made my ID map, as you can see here. Now we're going to be able to assign a new material to each color in Substance Painter. Okay. Also, I made my alpha mask. Sorry, I'm gonna delete this one for now. And I put a black layer at the bottom of the stack, and I did the same here. Okay. So we're gonna export this both at the end of the video. For now, let's create the last one. We're gonna make this together just to recap things. Okay. Let me close this, and so let's select this one and go to File, Place Embedded. I'm going to select this one. Okay, this one right here. Click on Place and put it here. Hold down Shift and grab and snap it on the grid, and make sure they match up perfectly. Okay. Double click, rasterize the layer. So I'm gonna import this mask here, this one. So you can create your own mask from this file here, or you can use this. It doesn't really matter. To me personally, I use this file here, and I'm gonna use this to create the ID map. Okay, so let's use this, snap it here. Okay, hold down Shift and left mouse click and drag. Okay. Double click, rasterize layer. So let's create the ID map. I'm gonna choose the wand tool, and I'm gonna select this part here and red color and bucket, and click on this. Let me turn this off. Okay. Okay, Control D to deselect everything. I'm gonna select this. I'm gonna make it green. Okay. Let's take the bucket. Okay. Control D, and now you can grab this inside here, ID map. Perfect. Okay. Let's create the mask now. So I'm gonna duplicate this, Control J. Turn off the grid and go to Select, Color Range. I'm going to select this, black here. Click OK. And as usual, I'm gonna deselect this part and this part. Okay, go to Select, Modify, and Feather 5 pixel. Okay, and just delete it. Okay, now let's take let's choose the eraser tool and delete the boundary, because that's gonna create weird effect. Okay. Okay, and now double click on this color overlay, and now we're good to go. Let's choose the brush here and white color, and just paint here. Okay. Right click, rasterize layer style, and grab this inside alpha mask. Okay, so now we have alpha mask, ID map, and let's turn this into a normal map by clicking here, and let's save the job, guys. And click on this. Perfect. And there we go. And let's rename this decal 16. Perfect. So now all we need to do is to create the height map. How do we do this? So yeah, let's go here, this panel, map converter, click on hard surface height, and finally click here. So here we have the height map, and let's get back to the original file here. Let me go here and collapse all groups. So now we can export the ID map and the mask. Okay, so let's visualize the ID map and turn this off. Turn off the grid. Yeah, let's export it. So let's go to File, Save As, and JPEG. You can choose JPEG. Go to Decals, yeah. Let's create a new folder and call this NDO images. Okay. Double click and let's call this TXT. ID map. Okay, and click on save. Okay. Now let's export the alpha mask. Okay. File, save as. Now let's go to JPEG, NDO image. Let's call this TXT alpha mask and click on save. Okay, now let's export the height map. Okay, so file, save as, new image, JPEG, JPEG. So TXT height map. Click on save. Okay. And now let's export the normal map. Okay. Now let's get back to the original file and go to File, Save As. We can choose PNG or JPEG or TIFF. Yeah, I'm gonna choose PNG this time. Let's call it TXT normal and click on save. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one, where I'll be showing you how to set everything up in Modo. Okay, I'll see you in the next one and take care.